Good day. Today is Wednesday, 6th March 2024. I'm sitting in my sister's garden in Perth, Australia, and the surroundings are gorgeous. There's a nice swimming pool and the lovely flowers and this magnificent gum tree behind me, together with the other trees about. But the gum tree is particularly pertinent today. It's a very beautiful tree which changes, the bark changes colour in the light throughout the day, especially in the morning dawn and the evening sunset. It glows. Beautiful. I'd like to share with you today a story that I read recently in a little magazine locally. And it's an Australian story. So this lady was doing up an old farmhouse, and she hired a plumber to help her do lots of work on the house. It wasn't just plumbing. And the first day that he arrived, he had a flat tyre and he lost an hour's work. He then had a power drill that seemed to have a problem and wouldn't work properly. And when he was at the end of his day, his big old truck wouldn't start properly. So he'd lost a lot of work, and it was a hot day. So anyway, she offered to drive him home. And he said, and as he was driving back, he was quite quiet and not very talkative and quite down, because things hadn't gone anywhere near as much as he'd planned. It wasn't particularly bubbly. As they walked towards the door, there was a tree, a lovely tree, right by the door. And he reached out and touched the tree and put his hands on the tree. And then he walked into the house, and she saw an amazing transformation. He was suddenly bubbly, full of life, welcomed his two children, gave his wife a big kiss, and was full of love and joy. And they had a cup of tea together, and then she left. And as she walked out with him to her car, she said, "What happened? I saw you were not particularly happy, and you touched that tree, and you walked in, and you were completely changed." He said, "That's my trouble, mate. That's my trouble tree. When I come home, I've had problems. Everybody has problems. It's a normal thing to have problems. But I hang them on my trouble tree. Problems are normal, but I don't take them in the house with me." And she said, "Well, that's amazing." She said, "So I take them home. When I get up in the morning, I walk past the trouble tree and I pick them up again. But you know what? They're nearly always a lot less than what I left there the night before." That's a wonderful story, isn't it, of prayer, really. I mean, it's obviously a little bit different touching a tree, but that process of handing over your troubles and leaving them outside of your family life, what a lovely idea, and something we can all aspire to. And I quite like the idea of hanging my troubles on this fantastic gum tree behind me, which is quite inspirational. Anyway, let us pray. Lord, teach us to take in our stride the things that come our way as best we're able, and to hand ourselves over to you in whatever way it works for us, with our hands put together, with symbolic things like trees. But we make us a point of actually handing our lives over to you, in the knowledge that you will somehow change us inside, and we will alter how we operate and how we work and what we have to offer to other people. Good day, have a good time, and make the most of your day. Bye for now.